Hello and welcome back. We're currently on step G, which is restoring your files to a computer with Windows 10. And the first thing you'll probably notice is that I have a different desktop layout now. It's a little different, the image is different, and you see that the taskbar is different on the bottom as well. That's because instead of using my old Twist machine, which was in the previous videos, I'm now using a T460S, which has Windows 10, which is most likely the exact computer that you are trying to back up to yourselves. And the first thing I'm going to mention is that when you first got your computer, you have to complete the printed setup and registration instructions that came with your machine. There should have been a piece of paper that tells you how to set up and register your computer. And if you haven't already done so, I would take time to do that now. And when the process is complete, you'll see the Windows desktop, which is what we're looking at here. After you're all done setting up and registering, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to close any applications you have open, so no web browsers, anything like that. And then you're going to want to connect the AC power if you're using a laptop. Most of you are using the T460S. Some of you may be backing up to a desktop. Either way, be plugged in. And what you're going to do next is you're going to plug in your external hard drive. And I already have mine plugged in. So what we're going to do next is click the File Explorer icon. That's the one down here that I was just hovering over. It looks like a manila folder. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And when it's open, you should see that like we have files down here that are recent files. That's because I have already been on this computer. You may not have any. And you'll see that I have my external hard drive right here. It's listed as the D drive, and it's flash blue from the previous videos. And what we're going to do is we're going to open that up. And here you should have a user folder unless you backed it all up into a backup folder yourself. And then what we're going to do is we're going to right-click this folder, click on it, and then right-click it, and then click Copy. So we've copied the folder, and next we're going to click this PC, which is going to bring us back to our desktop. Or not our desktop, all our folders that we have. Desktop was just the first one I saw. That's why I said it. My apologies. And what we're going to do is we have the C drive listed here next to our D drive. So our D drive is our backup file, and our C drive is our actual drive for this computer. You'll notice that this has way more space than what I happen to have. And like I said, this is just for the sake of the video. You'll have something much larger. And we're going to open up the C drive. And then we're going to open our users folder. And my user folder on this machine is actually help desk. But what we're going to do is right click in this white area in this space, and you're going to click paste. And you're going to click continue on the administrator prompt. And you'll see that now it's trying to copy my stuff. But you're copying your users folder, which is actually going to overwrite the user folder you have in here currently. Instead of having backup, you will have your user ID that you would have, and you'll see it already in the list. But when you paste it, it'll replace all those files. And after you've clicked continue on that administrator prompt, it's going to copy all your files from the drive. And this can take up to an hour if you have a lot of files. So if it's taking a long time, you notice it's being slow, don't panic. It's just you may have a lot of files, so it may take longer than other people, for instance. After some time, a replace or skip files window may be displayed, and this is totally normal. And for this message, you'll want to select skip these files. And then after that, a file in use message will be displayed, and you'll want to select the checkbox that says do this for all items, and then select skip. And this message may pop up 2 to 3 times and look a bit different, but make sure to always select do for all items and skip. And then after the transfer is complete, you should double check all of your files, make sure they're all in your new computer, and be sure to keep the backup on your hard drive for future use. You never know, in case something didn't transfer over successfully, which in some cases it may not. In most cases, it will all transfer correctly and you shouldn't have anything to worry about, but it's always good to keep your files on your external hard drive just in case something happens to your computer in the future, you need to back up, or you need to have backups, you already have it on your drive. So better safe than sorry. And after everything's transferred, you have successfully restored all of your files to your new PC and you're ready to move on to the next step.